Hi, it's JJ and my little assistant here. We just came from the Baltimore property, and I want to give a quick summary of what happened. We're at Arundel Mills. This is the Starbucks before the exit that takes you to Arundel Mills, because we're going to need to change into our church clothes and get on down to church. But real quick, I want to talk about the progress on the property and about what we just did. So we went out there to pay the window guy. And we were supposed to pay him last night when they finished installing the windows, but by the time football was over, my 9 months pregnant self was too tired to drive all the way to Baltimore. So we just made arrangements to come up this morning before church. And I would just stay in Baltimore. So shout out to all the Baltimore Worship Center folks. You guys have seen a lot of me because I've been working on this house, but I haven't been in my own church for a while. So I kind of need to be at my own church this weekend. We went out there. The first thing I noticed when we pulled up is that the new windows make the house look 10 times better. I mean, I didn't even realize what a difference those new windows were how they were gonna make the place look, both outside and inside. The other lesson is, the guys were really willing to come on down to Fort Belvoir and get my check, but I had not seen it. And one of the things that I'm really big on is I want to see the work before I pay for it. And so I'm really glad I did that, because the one window in the whole house that was actually cracked and really needed to be replaced was not replaced. It wasn't on the work order, and between being pregnant and being in and out of the hospital, somehow I didn't catch it that wasn't on the work order. And I kind of looked at a total number of windows. Well, they replaced windows that I wasn't planning on replacing because they were the windows in the basement. And in that neighborhood, the windows in the basement were plexiglass. They were pretty well sealed. I wasn't really interested in replacing those with glass windows, because I just feel like it's more safe to have something that people haven't been able to break into for 16 years, But from lead perspective and all that stuff, people always recommend replacing the windows. So, my mistake, I didn't catch it. They were already ordered. Go ahead and replace them. Plus the property manager kind of wanted to replace them, even though I kind of wanted to keep them. And I trust the property manager. She knows what she's doing in that neighborhood. Okay. So we go out there. So that's one issue. But the other thing is, we had a really good conversation. So I encourage you to watch the video that we recorded of the walkthrough, because the installer was not in the video, but we replayed much of what he said. And so, you'll see on the video how we've redone the kitchen. We've pulled out the dishwasher. You'll see some recommendations for what we're going to do with that space. You'll see how the bathrooms are coming along with the new tile, new kitchen floor tile. The floor is refinished. The paneling repainted. Everything looks really good. If you have not been following this rehab project, I encourage you to sign up for our newsletter at Building Wealth Together. I'm sorry. At jjconway.org. It's called Building Wealth Together. If you go to jjconway.org and you click contact us, and it'll drop down. The bottom one says subscribe to our newsletter. It's the Building Wealth Together newsletter, and we'll send out the link to the video that we just did, as well as the before and after pictures and a lot of the discussion. This is JJ Conway. Be blessed.